Hello, my name is Natesh Saini and this is my Bioremediation project, Part 2. Part 1 was cut in half due to technical difficulties. So, in that video, we left off in our analysis. So, let's look at the analysis. So, based on our data table, we have found that copper high had the highest average growth rate among all chemicals and concentrations, which was 26 seeds. Also, we have found that zinc high and copper low had the lowest average growth rate in seeds, which was 9 seeds. Based on the data table, we have also found that water had an average growth rate of 12 seeds, which shows that copper high had a higher average growth rate in seeds compared to water, which was our control. For our conclusion, my hypothesis was supported because our high concentration copper had the highest average growth rate in seeds. Also, in our evidence, we have found that zinc medium, astonishingly, had the second highest growth rate in seeds, which was 21 seeds. From this, you can say that zinc high had an effect on the seeds, but not as great as copper high. Also, in our data table, we have found that water had an average growth rate of 12 seeds, as I said in the analysis, which shows that it had a constant compared to copper high, which had 26, which was much faster than water. And on day 2, copper had already sprouted all of its seeds, compared to water, which had only sprouted 14. This data is significant because it shows how on day 2, copper high had already had an immediate effect on the seeds compared to water. So, based on my knowledge of toxins, bioremediation, and plants, I have found that high concentration copper was taken in more than any other concentration or chemical because the plants could have metabolized and used the harmless substances to their advantage because they had no soil or water to distribute it to. Also, I would advise this for the city of San Jose, because if it were a problem in the fields where there were copper, Vasca Negra would be the best use, because in our experiment we have seen that a lot of seeds have been sprouted with copper high, but because it was just seeds, not soil and water, it could have different effects. My reflection. After this experiment, my only question is that how plants gain this trait, the specific trait that makes them change these harmful chemicals into harmless substances. Also, in my future experiment, I would do more trials, because in this experiment we only had time to do 2. The benefit of having more trials would mean that we would have a lot more data to see if we have yet proven our hypothesis correct. And for other scientists, I would recommend, if they want to do it on more concentrations except high, medium, and low, maybe something much higher than 400 milligrams per liter, because you don't know that maybe a field is contaminated with higher concentration or maybe lower concentration of copper, zinc, or any other substance. So, that was my bioremediation project, and bye.